New Balance has had a very good last couple of years, and they're looking to start off 2023 pretty strong, giving us this Lunar New Year pack, which features not just one, not just two, but 8 different sneakers. And I got one of them right here. Very excited for this video. My name is Josh, and I will be reviewing the New Balance 2002R Lunar New Year. So this pair, alongside the other 7 sneakers as part of this pack, actually released a bit earlier in North America and Canada. It released in the last week of 2022. However, in Europe, we got an official release on the New Balance website on January the 7th. And this pair right here, the 2002R Protection Pack or Refined Future, whatever you want to call it, the retail price on these was $180 or 180 euros, which is definitely significantly higher than the original Protection Pack, which retailed for $160. It's also a bit of an early release, considering that most brands give us their Lunar New Year shoes around early February. Not that I'm complaining, pretty happy to get these early. Had my eye on these for a while. When I first saw particularly this pair in pictures, I thought, wow, this colorway looks almost identical to that original Rain Cloud pair, which most people can agree is pretty much the grail sneaker from that entire Protection Pack. But getting this in hand and seeing it up close, I can definitely describe this colorway as more of a grayish purple color. There's definitely some purple undertones here. I noticed it a lot, especially on the mesh panels of the sneaker. It's almost as if that original Rain Cloud colorway, which I do have, and this recently released pink pair, if these two colorways combined had a baby, we would get this very nice Lunar New Year colorway. I think it's also being called the Zinc colorway. And honestly, in person, this colorway does not disappoint. It looks great. I mean, come on, gray and New Balance, you can never go wrong. And while there are some purple tones, I will say if you look at the sneaker just from afar, it mainly looks like a gray sneaker. You don't really notice that purple unless you look at it closely, which is why these, especially if you missed out on that Rain Cloud colorway, I know a lot of you guys who watch my videos say that that is just one of your favorite New Balance sneakers, period. If you missed out on those, then there really couldn't be a more perfect alternative than these right here. I do have that original Rain Cloud colorway, and excuse me, I know these are extremely beat up right now. I definitely got to clean them. But just looking at these two colorways in hand, you can see for yourself, there's very little difference between the two. I would say that the Rain Cloud pair has some lighter gray suede patches overall than these, and the other difference is that on this Lunar New Year colorway, on the midsole, the back half of the midsole is done in gray, whereas the Rain Cloud pair, the entire midsole is done in that cream color. But besides that, this is a very similar looking shoe. You also get some nice extras with this Lunar New Year colorway. For example, the laces. Not only do they come with this cream laces, they also come with what looks like a burgundy color lace, which honestly I don't think I would put on here. I feel like this really needs the cream laces. And another feature is the insole. You get this burgundy insole here, which is done in a linen finish, which gives it a more premium feeling. Also, one more plus about the shoe is the quality. So the quality so far on pretty much all of the Protection Pack colorways has been pretty inconsistent. For example, the quality on this pink pair and also that recently released blue colorway, the suede is simply just not as good as those original pairs like the Rain Cloud and the black pair. But I'm very happy to say that on this Lunar New Year colorway, you once again get that very nice suede. It's a nice soft suede, a nice hairy suede. It's the same high quality suede we got on the Rain Cloud pair. Let's talk about sizing. So sizing was honestly a bit weird on this pair because I did get this in my true size and they felt kind of big. It felt kind of roomy compared to most of the 2002s that I own, to the point where I think it would even make sense to go down half a size. I think most people, especially if you have narrow feet, you can easily go down half a size in these. You don't need to go true to size. If you do have wide feet, then yeah, go true to size. But otherwise, I think most people can comfortably go down half in these. Just comparing these with the Rain Clouds, for example, I don't know why, but for some reason, this Lunar New Year colorway does feel roomier. And when it comes to comfort, honestly, for me, the New Balance 2002R is just a 10 out of 10. It just fits my feet so perfectly, and the comfort is just perfect for all day use. I prefer the comfort on these even more so than the 990 series. Just a great looking and great feeling pair of shoes. And looking quickly at what these are going for right now on the resale market, yeah, they're actually not selling for too much above retail, because retail on these was $180. Personally, I think at these prices, these are a great bargain right now, especially if you are after that rain cloud colorway. And I compared them side by side. I showed you guys how similar the two are. So definitely, I think this is a great alternative. I really don't see these prices staying at this level for much longer, especially considering how much people love those rain clouds. So if I were you guys, I wouldn't wait too long before copying. I will leave some affiliate links in the description. If you do copy using those links, that is one way to help support the channel. Overall, the New Balance 2002R Refined Future Lunar New Year's. This is a great pair of shoes, and if that rain cloud pair never released, we'd probably be calling this the best colorway to drop so far in this Refined Future pack. I also love how they gave us the nice quality suede on this compared to some of the previous colorways. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of feeling that little hint of purple. You know how much I love purple sneakers, so definitely I'm not complaining about that. And honestly, if you are thrown off by it, having the shoe in hand, I have to say the purple is very subtle. I don't think you'll even notice it too much. I honestly don't even have much of a preference between this and the rain clouds. They're pretty similar to me, and honestly at these prices right now, I think these are a great bargain. So definitely these are a cop. Very quickly, if you haven't already listened to it yet, make sure you check out the Kickback Pod, a podcast that I do with a very good friend of mine who used to be the sneaker editor over at High Cinnabiety. We're dropping episodes bi-weekly. If you love sneakers, definitely check it out. The link is in the description. And thank you once again for stopping by. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.